If figuring out what's for dinner feels like the hardest part of your day, this is the simple system that changed everything for us. Hi, I'm Allie. One of the questions I get asked the most is how my husband and I stopped fighting over what's for dinner or what are we going to eat. And the answer isn't that we eat the same thing. And it's not that I'm a great cook or a meal prep expert. I'm certainly none of those things. I just have a simple system that removes most of the daily decisions. The biggest problem wasn't dinner. It wasn't the cooking. It wasn't even the food, really. It was making one more decision after a day of making decisions. At the end of the day, around 5 o'clock, everyone is hungry. Everybody's energy level is starting to tank. And nobody wants to think about it. Nobody wants to make the decision. And that is when the arguments start happening. So we stopped trying to figure out what's for dinner at 5 o'clock. I inadvertently built a system on how to make those choices so you can just grab and go. In any kind of eating plan, diet, whatever you want to call it, having the protein figured out first is the hardest part. So I started solving that problem first. I always have ground beef, batch cooked, and we eat all kinds of food at any part of the day. We don't eat only food for breakfast. We eat just meat, dairy, and eggs at every meal in some type of combination. This week it was more breakfast casserole, breakfast themed overall. So there isn't a set menu or set schedule. We do try to have Taco Tuesday. I think that's fun. I do think about ahead of time. I do think on Tuesdays we can have this. And we do eat kind of seasonally. So in the summer months, we eat more burgers and hot dogs and grilled food, lighter food in that way. As the weather gets cooler, I will start adding in chili to the rotation, meatloaf, stew, that kind of thing a little bit more because I do like to eat seasonally. Our bodies just want different things at different times. And some of it is based on the season and the weather. I don't have a strict schedule. This is what we're eating on Monday. This is what we're eating on Tuesday. I just have a few things prepared at all times, foods that we all like. And then you can pick and choose your combination from there. Dale eats a little bit more varied than I do. He has different needs and he has different issues. He has a different body than me. No, don't say that. So we don't eat exactly the same. We eat very similarly, and Dale eats what works for him and I eat what works for me. I always have food on hand that we all like, and nobody is trying to convince the other person they got to eat the way I eat. Nobody's trying to convince the other that you have to eat exactly the same way. That's a friction point, and we just let go of that. I make the same food pretty consistently, and we do repeat meals pretty often. So we don't eat exactly the same every night. We just eat from the same prep, the same few things. So this week I had more of a breakfast theme, if you want to call that. I did a biscuits and gravy, which was great. It's pretty heavy on the dairy. I'll show those to you there. And then I did a loaded breakfast casserole using eggs, bacon, and sausage. Dale fried up 2 pounds of the Swaggerty mild sausage. We love that brand. They even commented on my last video, which was so much fun. I don't like to fry sausage. I don't know how to explain it. I don't have a problem doing ground beef hamburger, but I don't like to do ground sausage. So Dale does that for us, and then I separated it into containers. I used about 1/2 pound for the casserole, the loaded breakfast casserole, and then we just ate sausage, egg breakfast bowls with the rest of it. I also batch cooked some bacon. I like to have bacon batch cooked, and I tie for air fryer for that because I can cook a lot of bacon at one time, and it makes the cleanup a lot easier as well. I just pour out the grease. Sometimes I pour it into a paper plate and let it sit. It just depends on how many slices, if I'm doing a huge amount, that kind of thing. But it cooks it really well. I love it. It's fast. It's easy to clean up. It stays very clean and it keeps the grease contained. And that is a win-win for me. If I do feel like it's getting smoky, I will just use the quick clean button that will clean off the interior and the heating element. But I haven't had to do that, and I've had the air fryer since around Christmas. I also changed my mind on buying a half cow. I was talking to my sister-in-law, and she was asking me if we eat all of the different cuts that you can get when you buy a half cow or a quarter cow or anything. And I said, no, we usually just eat the ground beef and the steaks. We don't eat short ribs. I don't prep short ribs. I don't prep rump roast that much, any kind of the roast. And I don't know a lot about that. So she gave me a great tip and said, why don't you find a processor you like, because that is important. Find a processor you like and just buy in bulk. So buy 50 pounds of ground beef. I'm making up numbers, I don't know. And then you're just buying the steaks instead of getting the whole cow and having to deal with all of the different cuts and how to cut it and that kind of thing. And I thought that was such a great idea. Instead of buying in bulk at Sam's Club, which is a great option, you can get 5 pounds of ground beef for about $30. That was a great tip, and it was something that made me change my mind. The second thing I decided to do, instead of having Dale get the food at Sam's Club, he loves shopping at Sam's Club, we're gonna finish the food that we have in our chest freezer. That way, when we do the bulk buy from the processor, we will have the room. We have plenty of room in our chest freezer, don't get me wrong, but I do want to go ahead and get that rolled out. We have it. We don't need to spend money buying different meat. Let's just finish the meat we have in there. I've given the cuts that I was not going to prep. I gave them to family. And then I have, hopefully they'll cook it for me, the brisket. I'm looking at you, brother. We have plenty of ground beef. I don't need to buy any more ground beef from Sam's for a while. We still have steaks, actually, stew meat. So that's what we are going to be working on going forward, eating what we have until we get low. And then we'll find a processor. I have one in mind down in Paoli that I will happily drive. We have a huge Coleman cooler that we could go down there, get it, and bring it home. Just being more intentional on what we're buying makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot more affordable. Here's how it works in real time. We're tired. Nobody wants to cook. We open the fridge, we grab our containers, we warm it up, and it's done. And Dale, he might eat a little more cottage cheese than me. He might eat a lot more sausage than me. And we just do different combinations of that. So it's not really about the meal prep or even what we're eating. It's about less decision fatigue, which is a big thing for me, especially in the beginning when I was trying to get control of my hunger. It's less decision fatigue, it's less stress, it's less food waste. So we're saving money and we're buying back time. At this stage of our life, in this season of our life, the most important thing that we can focus on overall is quality time, buying back our time, feeling good and feeling healthy and being able to enjoy the quality time we have. So we genuinely do not fight about dinner anymore. And believe me, we spent years fighting over what do you want to eat? I don't want to go there. I don't want to eat there. And it's not because we eat the same thing. It's just because I figured out a system that works for all of us. So if this video has helped you think about meal prep a little bit differently, I would really love it if you'd subscribe. I share simple systems that have helped me build a more intentional and healthier second act. And I'd love to hear from you. What is the biggest challenge you face when it comes to dinner? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see exactly what I prep each week, the 3 things I actually make, I'll put that video right up here. Go watch that one next.